world on the morning. My name is Abel, Kolade. We shall be reading our stories to you, and you are free to contribute on any of the stories we shall be reading out. I really do hope you had a fantastic weekend because I actually had one. And you can join us on the program on 005-897-0897. 005-897-1897. You can drop your comment on WhatsApp if you don't feel like calling on 005-897-5897 on any of the sporting stories that we shall be bringing to you today. Really do hope that much more later, one of my analysts or two of them will be in the studio. The Nigerian Judo Federation (NJF) is optimistic that the federation's team to the 12th African Games in Rabat, Morocco, will record excellent performance at the Nigerian Games. The federation's board member Bolaji Yusuf, who is representing NJF President Prince Timothy Insirim, said Nigeria's judokas to the Games had what it takes to dominate the sport in Africa. The former senior special assistant on sports facilities in Lagos State said the federation needed the support stakeholders to enable the athletes to compete favorably in series of international championships. He noted that the federation had talented and good judokas, but lack of proper coordination and sense of belonging among stakeholders had been the bane of Nigeria in international competitions. The Nigeria Olympic Committee (NOC) has expressed confidence in the ability of Nigerian athletes to the top the overall medals table at the end of the 12th African Games Rabat, Morocco. Its president, engineer Abu Gumel, was speaking during the welcome ceremony of Nigerians' contingents to the Games village, charged the athletes to be of good behavior, and good ambassadors of the country. Gumel thanked the government of Morocco for welcoming the team, stating that Nigeria had a good working relationship with the Moroccan government, assuring that the team Nigeria was in Rabat to win on clean states. Yeah, we can always hope that after all the admonition by the federal government and the Ministry of Sports and Youth Development, and after all the seminars on the use of doping and issue of drugs, and they even went ahead to actually to publish a book for them, for all the athletes, so that you can have it. You don't have an excuse to say you want to do. Now everybody now is educated. It is assumed to be educated because of the seminar and of the various enlightenment before the games, and we can only hope that all our athletes will be drug free at the games. The NOC president also thanked the Nigerian government for releasing the athletes to participate in the games. As a Nigerian contingent, about 300 were welcomed by Yusuf Oliza, the mayor of the African Games village. The Nigerian contingent were admitted to the Games village in a colorful ceremony in Rabat, Morocco. The Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has expressed shock over the death of its former chairman of Nigerian Premier League and second vice president Chief Oyuki Jackson Obaseki, who died yesterday. Obaseki died yesterday in Benin City, having left his giant footprints in the sands of time with his extensive work, passion, and vision to take Nigeria's league elite division to new heights. He was pioneer chairman of the body known as Interim Management Committee, which was inaugurated in February 2005 and which transmitted to the Nigerian Premier League the following year. Acting president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Sheyi Akinwumi, said the NFF would remember very much the work the deceased did to promote and project the elite division of the Nigerian League during his time as chairman. Good morning, Susan Omopeloye.
Good morning. Wonderful Monday morning.
Wonderful Monday morning. It's what happened? It appears
work is back, traffic is back.
Traffic is back. Okay, now before you came in, I was actually reading the news of the demise of the former chairman of the Nigerian Premier League and Second Division Vice President Chief Oyuku Obaseki. It is actually a big loss to Nigerian football.
Big loss. He's a man that has contributed to development of the Premier League, that is the Football League in Nigeria, and he's a man that will victoriously missed. Like his nickname implies, the moving train is someone that doesn't take no for an answer. His yes is yes, and he really doesn't compromise. So it's going to be a big loss to the football industry. It's a minus one again, and it's a sad one. Just pray that God gives family the fortitude to bear this.
Okay, quickly now, Susan. The Nigerian Olympic Committee (NOC) has expressed confidence in the ability of Nigerian athletes to top the overall medal table at the end of 12th African Games, Rabat, Morocco?
Well,
Beating
one
with
gold
confidence.
in, yes, one gold in, and expectedly, other participants they've not gotten the participation in yet. For the athletes, they've not started, and it's looking more like we'll be having gold from the races as track and field event. Okagbare, we're hoping that she will be able to get gold. They just concluded the competition away in Doha, and we hope that Toby Amuso also will be coming in to get the gold. Both of them have done well at the international scene, so it's expected that they come and replicate same when they come for the All African Games. So it's one gold in the Tigers have gotten one gold in already.
Yeah.
So we expect more to come from the powerlifters, and the Wrestling Federation also just traveled over the weekend. So from the Wrestling Federation also might be expecting maybe 4 or 5 golds. They've always done us proud. They're 14 number going for the competition. So we expect gold from them and also from other participants. So it's looking like confidence everywhere. It's no flickers at all. It's what it is. So we just expect gold when the other participants done their game.
Okay, and still on the African Games, the Nigerian Football Federation has challenged Nigeria's Flying Eagles and Super Falconets to go for medals in football events on the ongoing 12th All-African Games in Rabat, Morocco. Nigeria's Flying Eagle played 1-1 draw against Burkina Faso in the opening match of the men's football event on Friday, while Super Falconets defeated South Africa's Basena 3-0 in the first match on Saturday. You said they are bigger, right? I actually really do believe that the Super Falconets can rule Africa too.
Well, definitely they should be able to. It's when it comes to women football in Africa, continent of Africa, definitely it's supposed to be Nigeria, and that's how it's been for the past 7 years, because the Super Falcons have been dominating. So it trickles down to the Falconets and also the Flamingos. It's been like that all along. So it's no surprise that they're actually dominating, especially against our rival South Africa. It's good to have that one.
Perennial rivals.
So expectedly we should be able to get good from that one as well.
Okay, now NFF General Secretary Mohamed Sanusi said he was confident actually in the teams that will do the country proud, adding that Super Falconets had shown our strengths right from the beginning, where the Flying Eagles had to rejig its strategy. Nigeria has not won gold medal in the men's football event since 1973, when the country hosted the second All-African Games in Lagos State. That's a bit of history there. And following the 1-1 draw with Burkina Faso, the Nigerian Football Federation has urged Flying Eagles to take a cue from the Super Falconets when the team fell out against South Africa in the second match scheduled for tomorrow. For the Falconets, the 3 points and 3 goals with a win over South Africa will be a big boost when the squad take on Cameroon on Wednesday, 21st August, before rounding off a group phase campaign against Zambia on Saturday, 24th August. Nigeria's women's team, which won the gold medal of the women's football event on home soil in 2003, repeated defeat in Algiers 4 years later, but failed to qualify for the 2011 games in Maputo.
You see, this is one of the things that pains me and makes me sad, because you see, they are asking the Flying Eagles to take a cue from the Falconets.
Yeah, taking a cue.
And this is the women's team that you won't cater for. This is the women's team.
And you want them to deliver.
And you always want them to deliver. You are telling the Flying Eagles to take a cue from them. I mean, I don't know how we set our priorities right in the Federation of Football in Nigeria, but it is what it is. But well, all the best to the Flying Eagles as well. We have to wish them all the best. But as it is right now, women national team across board, the basketball team, the athletes, the Falconets, in football and everything, looks like the women are taking over.
Yeah, the women are taking over, but before the women takes over, let's quickly look at what the men are also doing. And that's we're talking about the Super Eagles friendly Ukraine manager Andriy Shevchenko has named Manchester City defender Alexander Zinchenko in his squad for the September 10th international friendly against the Nigerian Super Eagles at the Dnipro Arena in Kiev. Susan, the coach general has actually said that he wants to give the French players new faces. He has even invited some new faces. And this dude is saying, come on, I'm not joking with this international friendly. I'm coming all out, and he's inviting all of his best legs, into the competition.
It's a friendly, and he's told us that he's building for the next World Cup. So certainly has to invite everyone that he knows that can give him the result that he wants. So it's one of the reasons why we are seeing a shake-up in the team. We are seeing the goalkeeping department is booted out, and maybe not permanently, we don't know yet. That means if Stanley Okoye comes in, and it does pretty well. That means Apoye might be out of the team permanently. So we've seen a lot of inclusion in the team. We've seen the starting player that also came in from I think it's one of the lower leagues. Joe is his name. He's also coming as the first timer into the team. We've seen John Ogu also being putted out. So it's lots of interesting names to look out for when the friendly comes up.
Okay, now we'll go on this short break and we'll be right back. Stay with us.